Hey, you, get over here. Oh, I see. I'm actually reviewing this. Wait a minute. I was actually talking in Mr. Wolf's voice, actually, which, yeah. Even though, yes, I didn't. I actually said Mr. Wolf's line in the beginning of the film, actually, which speaking of Mr. Wolf, today, guys, I'm going to be doing my re-review, and this time it's going to be on The Bad Guys, which, yeah. Note, guys, I'm actually re-reviewing the first Bad Guys leading up to the sequel coming out 2 weeks from now, actually, which, yeah, comes out on August 21st of this year, which I definitely cannot wait for that as well, which, yeah, which is definitely one of my most anticipated movies of 2025. I mean, and it's also my third most anticipated movie of 2025, along with number 2 being Wicked for Good, and my number 1 most anticipated movie of 2025 being Zootopia 2, which, yeah, I mean, that's really exciting that we're getting two movies that's really exciting that we are getting two furry animated sequels this year with The Bad Guys 2 from DreamWorks Animation and Zootopia 2 from Walt Disney Animation Studios, actually, which is really exciting, actually, yeah, and also yeah. And yeah, this is actually a heist movie, actually, which I'm actually reviewing right now. So yeah, guys, So yeah, this is the sequel review to my original review on The Bad Guys, which I reviewed on May 20th of 2022, and now I am actually doing the sequel review to my original review that I did on May 20th of 2020. So yeah, which I'm now reviewing it. This re-review now I'm re-reviewing it on July 18th of 2025. So yeah, guys. So now I'm gonna go right over here now and say cue the intro, actually, which, yeah. Speaking of which, I'm gonna be doing right now. So yeah, guys. So yeah. Cue the intro. Okay, guys, 2 more weeks until The Bad Guys 2 comes out in the beginning of August of 2025 on August 1st, which I definitely can't wait for, which is definitely my third most anticipated movie of 2025, along with number 2 being Wicked for Good and number 1 being Zootopia 2. So yeah, guys. So without further ado, let's get this started. So yeah, guys. So I am gonna be doing my re-review on this movie right now, actually. So yeah, guys. So please enjoy this re-review on this movie right now, actually. Which I am going to be re-reviewing this movie right now. So yeah. So yeah, guys. So yeah. So yeah, guys. Yeah. So yeah, guys. So yeah, guys. So please enjoy this re-review on this movie. So yeah. Hey guys, this is Evan's Disney's Film Pictures 2025 here, and today, guess what, guys? And today, I'm going to be doing my re-review, and this time it's going to be on The Bad Guys, came in the year of 2022. So yeah, guys, so I am going to read this plot on the internet right now, which, yeah, guys, so yeah, I'm going to be reading this plot on the internet right now. So yeah, guys, so yeah, so basically what the plot's about, after a lifetime of legendary heights, it's nursery naturally I meant to say legendary heists, and also notoriously criminals, which some mispronounced it, but that's okay. Mr. Wolf, Mr. Snake, Mr. Piranha, Mr. Shark, and Mrs. Tarantula are finally caught and avoid a prison sentence, and even the animal outlaws must pull off their biggest challenging con yet, and also most model citizens are under technology, and also by their manager, and also Professor Marmalade deliberately a gang, and also the Dillesley gang also were sent out to fool the world that they are turning good, and also they also but they could but they could but they could any I mean they could any of them be considering and turning good for real. So yeah, guys. So that's basically what the plot's about this movie. So yeah, guys. So I do remember that this movie actually came out in in several territories on March 16th of 2022, and it did get released in my area in the United States on it did get released in my area in the United States on April 22nd of 2022 actually. So yeah, and also even though this movie did receive praise from critics, like including praising its animation, screenplay, humor, and voice acting, and also even though this movie was a box office success, grossing over 250 million dollars actually, and even a sequel that is going to be coming out in 2 weeks from now on even though it is coming out in the UK next week on July 25th. So if you are in the UK, if you're actually seeing that movie next week, please don't post any spoilers. Actually, just keep it top secret, hush hush. Actually, because I want to see it the following week actually. Which I'm definitely gonna see it as well. And also even though I definitely can't wait for the Bad Guys 2. This I know that this movie is actually directed by Purley Farrell, Puri Farrell, which I'm sorry I mispronounced his name, but he did direct this movie actually. Puri Farrell, which that's probably his name actually. Which he also did direct the 2018 DreamWorks short Bilby, which even though that was supposed to be Largan's until it was turned into a short, but it was canceled until it got revamped into a short actually. And he's also directing the sequel as well, which is going to be coming out next year as well. And then he did direct the sequel, which is coming out this year, not next year, which is going to be coming out 2 weeks from now actually. But and also excuse me guys, I just broke actually. Just excuse me guys. But also I am gonna read the development on the movie right now, but on July 22nd of 2017, Australian the Daily Telegraph reported that several studios expressed interest of adapting Aaron's Billings Marvel The Bad Guys is into a feature film, and also in March of 2018, DreamWorks Animation announced that they would be developing the film based on the book series actually. And also with Evan Corbin writing the screenplay. Also the following year, it was announced that in October it was reportedly that Perel would make his directorial debut with the film with Corbin and Harry Wilson said to co-write the film script, and also throughout development of the film, and also throughout the development of the film, the crew worked remotely during the COVID-19 pandemic, and also it also described the movie these twists similar described having a similar twist on the heist genre that Shrek did with Fairy Tales, and what Shrek did with Fairy Tales, and also Kung Fu Panda did with the Kung Fu genre, and also Blitzen was the only credited additional material with including Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs with Yul Burrow, while the film was executive produced by Corbin, Bilby Foundation and some media Patrick Higgins, and also the cast was also announced in July of was announced on June 28th, was announced on July 28th of 2021. Also marked the first DreamWorks Animation movie to have the logo Levelo as their partner, worship partner, as their preferred worship partner, following their end into following the end of their illustration with HP, which yeah. Also, I know that the movie's design also takes inspiration. I know the movie's design was taken inspiration from Spider-Verse, but yeah, even though I wouldn't necessarily call it Spider-Verse animation style anymore, because I mean, we've been getting animation styles and stylized anime movies that have different styles that are different from Spider-Verse, which I'm not gonna. Which honestly, the style of animation in this movie, with the bad guys, is actually feels like its own thing and less like Spider-Verse, but yeah. Even though it does take inspiration from even though with it actually takes the styles of the fifth, it actually took inspiration from the Fifth Element, Heat, and also Ocean's 11, which takes the most inspiration from, and also Reservoir Dogs, and also Pulp Fiction as well, and even Ernest and Christine as well, which yeah. And also, even though most of the animation was actually provided in DreamWorks Animation Glendale, Jellyfish Pictures, who previously worked on How to Train Your Dragon Homecoming and the Boss Baby Family Business, also handled the additional production assistant, including usually using properly softwares, including Mappa and Monterey as their new tool called Doodle, which created 2D effects, allowing the animators to move lines around the characters and the character rigs actually, and also the movies the film's opening dinner was actually inspired by the opening scene and Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction, where is the longest shot in DreamWorks animation history, lasting 2 minutes, and 25 seconds in 7 frames, which yeah, even though yeah, which also yeah, but also yeah, this movie definitely yeah, even though this movie does take inspiration from from Pulp Fiction and even the Ocean's Films trilogy, which I did know that, and even it takes inspiration from Lupin the Third actually, which yeah, I did know that this movie is also an homage to Lupin the Third as well, which yeah, just as much as Luca was an homage to Studio Ghibli, this is an homage to Lupin the Third, which yeah. But I would also include Zootopia in it as well, considering that this movie is like Zootopia actually, considering that considering the stereotypes actually, definitely does have that Zootopia feel to it, especially the main character of the movie, Mr. Wolf, is like Nick Wilde, which I will get to in a bit later actually, but yeah. And also yeah, and even though production began on DreamWorks in Glendale campus, and some addition assistants were borrowed by Jellyfish Pictures, and also the voice acting was, fun fact, was also entirely remotely done remotely due to the pandemic, which yeah. And also yeah, but also yeah, and also yeah, this movie definitely has a talented cast like Sam Rockwell, Mark Matheson, and even Awkwafina, and also Craig Robinson, Anthony Ramos, and even Richard Abelin, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong if I pronounce his name correctly, but yeah, Zazie Beetz, and even Alex Burson, and even Lily Sai, which yeah, and also yeah. And also, yeah, so yeah, guys, so what do I think of this movie? I have to say, this is definitely one of DreamWorks Animation's funniest movies, actually, but yeah. And I definitely can't wait for the sequel coming out in 2 weeks from now, but yeah. Which also, yeah, I mean, I know this movie actually has a budget of, I forgot to mention the budget of this movie, yeah, I definitely forgot to mention that. The budget of this movie is actually $65-$80 million, which yeah, But yeah, but also yeah, yeah. This movie does have This movie also definitely does remind me of Zootopia. But yeah, this movie is pretty much like Zootopia, especially the stereotypes of um of one of the main characters of the movie is actually like a stereotype that actually is that actually where people view them as villains until the main character just wants to redeem themselves. Which are we've always seen that story with that a character that is a villain that wants to redeem himself. But yeah, which we saw that in Megamind and Wreck-It Ralph. Which yeah, but also yeah, this movie is pretty much like Zootopia, especially the main character of the movie. He Mr. Wolf is basically like Nick Wilde, which honestly yeah, even Sam Rockwell's performance in this movie as Mr. Wolf was fantastic. Like, he was definitely the perfect fit in this movie. Yeah, his performance as Mr. Wolf is very similar to Jason Bateman when he played Nick Wilde. Which, yeah, because both Nick Wilde and Mr. Wolf both also have sexy voices, actually. Which both of those characters also have hot smiles. Every are really hot, actually, as well. Which I would consider both Nick Wilde and Mr. Wolf really hot characters, actually. But yeah, even though yeah, I am yes, I am a furry, actually, and also yeah, because I did I am a part of the furry community, actually, which yeah, even though yeah, even though yeah, but also yeah, even though I did finally get it's a good thing that I finally got the Bad Guys on Blu-ray, actually, the first Bad Guys, and even though back in November of last year of 2024, I did get the junior novelization of the first Bad Guys, and also in on June 28th of 2025, I did get two books of the Bad Guys too, actually, even though I'm not going to read the the junior novelization because it's spoilers. I'm not going to read that. So yeah, and now back into the Bad Guys too, which yeah, I mean, Mr. Wolf is definitely a really well-written character, and he was really relatable, and also I would consider him really adorable as well, especially he makes a lot of adorable facial expressions. But yeah, just like Nick Wilde, which I would also consider that character adorable, actually. And also, and even Mike Merson as Mr. Snake was also really funny and also really good in the movie. And also Awkwafina, even though, yeah, I know a lot of people do criticize Awkwafina because she's been in so many roles, but honestly, I thought her performance as Mrs. Tarantula was. I know that a lot of people criticize Awkwafina too, actually, because she's been given like too many roles, actually. Like she's been oversaturated too much, which yeah, but honestly, I thought her performance as Mrs. Tarantula was really fun and really great, actually. And yeah, it was. Fun fact, I mean, yeah. And also, yeah, even Craig Robinson as Mr. Sharp was also really good in the movie and also really funny. And also, I forgot to mention, and also, even Anthony Ramos as Mr. Tarantula, which yeah, he is the exact same actor who played Nusnavi in The Heights, which is definitely my favorite role of him, actually. Which yeah, which honestly, he was fantastic in that movie as well, and also really funny in the film as well. And also yeah, and also yeah, and also and yeah, like I would consider Mr. Tarantula to be my second favorite role of Anthony Ramos, with my number one favorite being Nusnavi from In the Heights, which honestly, I think his role in The Heights as Nusnavi is definitely his best role ever, actually. Which yeah, and also yeah, but also and even we're and even yeah, even though also I forgot to mention that Anthony Ramos was also in Hamilton as well on Broadway, which yeah, I know that Anthony Ramos is also a Broadway actor, actually, which yeah, and even Zazie Beetz as Diane Foxerton, yeah, she's basically like yeah, yeah, she was also really good in the movie, even though I know a lot of furries simp for her, actually. I know that she became a fan favorite, actually. Which yeah, which I would consider that character pretty cute as well, just as much as Judy Hopps, actually. Which yeah, I know that Diane Foxton is also like Judy Hopps from Zootopia, especially. They don't like that character who is that they at first that they don't like that their their boyfriend at first, their friend at first, but later, but when the movie goes on, they decide they actually like each other. Actually, they actually like each other. Actually, both Diane and Mr. Wolf actually like each other. Actually, but yeah, and also yeah, even Alex Burson as Mr. Mrs. Higgins, which she's actually the hot tempered chief um chief of police, which yeah, even though yeah, she's actually, it's fun fact, she's actually the same actress who played Lois in Family Guy actually, and I also thought she was really fun as well. Which yeah, also fun fact, fun fact the character of Mrs. Liggins also does remind me of the Captain of the Guards in Aladdin, and also the Captain of the Guards in Tangled as well. Especially they're frustrated at the thief for like stealing stuff. Actually, even though they're not actually the main villain of the movie, they're more like they're more like pissed off at the protagonist of the movie, which yeah, and they're more frustrated with them actually, even though they're not the main villain of the movie, which yeah. But also, yeah, there was also a hilarious line in the movie where she says, "Keep running, Wolf, and your days are, and one of those days your luck is gonna run out." Like that line is just so funny, and also yeah, and also yeah, even also even also the rest of the cast in this movie is definitely really great actually, which yeah, and even the even the scene. There was also a scene in the movie where or also fun fact, there was also a scene that's very similar in Zootopia where there is also a scene in the movie that is very similar to Zootopia where they actually switched the real meteoroid with the fake one, which similar to how in Zootopia in Zootopia where they actually switched the serum that was supposed to make Animal Savage to with blueberries actually, which is also very similar to Zootopia, but also the real meteor actually exploded actually, which yeah, even though those guinea pigs were actually possessed by the meteor actually, but that they also yeah, they actually fun fact also um Mr. Snake actually did this like switcheroo where he actually replaced the real meteor with a fake one actually, and also the also Mrs. Liggins Missy Liggins actually realized that this isn't real meteor, it's a lamp. But yeah, even though yeah, Professor Marmalade did get arrested actually, but yeah, and even though also yeah, and even the action scenes in the movie were fun and awesome and even really entertaining, like the Ninja Fox attack, and also even Mr. Wolf and Diana's dance, like even the song um G- Good Tonight. It was actually sung by Anthony Ramos, which is also a really great song in this movie. Which honestly, yeah, even the choreography in this even the choreography in this scene is definitely really fantastic, especially with Mr. Wolf and Diana dancing was also really good in the film. But yeah, even the song in this movie actually felt like a distraction because they were actually stealing something actually, even though they were gonna steal the golden dolphin actually. But yeah, even though yeah, and also even though yeah, and also there was also a scene where How to Be Good, which also I know that there's also a sweet scene where Mr. Wolf actually and also a cute scene where Mr. Wolf actually gets that kitty down from the tree because he was scared of Mr. Wolf, but he actually got used to him actually, um and then the kitty actually likes Mr. Wolf, which honestly is an adorable scene actually. But yeah, also I've got to mention, and yeah, even though Mr. Wolf tried to do that last time with Mr. with his gang that he's saying, in the tree that has that is stuck in the tree, like, here kitty kitty. Like, yeah, that was really fun actually. And even though also, yeah, and also, even though I mean, yeah, even though the scene where we first meet the bad guys actually was also really good as well. Even Diana's movie was also really good in the movie as well. And also yeah, and even though also yeah, and even though until the people realized that he actually committed a crime, so they actually the police the police came in, Mrs. That the police came actually arrested Mr. Wolf, and even he tried to and he also tried to even Mr. Wolf tried to kill Mr. Wolf actually tried to kill Professor Marmalade, but he realized that but he actually got out of the police car actually, and then the police trunk actually, and the police truck actually, and then he actually got out, and then he honestly does feel bad actually, which but also even though I don't have much to say right now, but hey, but that's okay. But yeah, even though even though I'm not going to talk about all the scenes in this movie, but that's okay. So yeah, excuse me guys, I just burped actually. So yeah, but also there's also major similarities between the bad guys and of Zootopia and the bad guys. Both movies evolve around a more suave lead, even though in Zootopia the main lead was actually Judy Hopps actually. But yeah, but also yeah, even though both fun fact, both Nick Water and Mr. Wolf also started out as bad guys, and then they want to get redeemed. They actually start to redeem themselves actually, but yeah, by doing something good actually, which yeah, and even though also yeah, and also that's really exciting that we're getting both the Bad Guys 2 and Zootopia 2 in the same year. I mean, yeah, I mean, it feels like a Barbenheimer this year, even though it's in separate months actually. Even though the Bad Guys 2 comes out first on August 1st of this year of 2025, and Zootopia 2 comes out in November on November 26th of 2025 actually, which I'm definitely both excited for those movies actually, which yeah, even though the Bad Guys 2 is my third most anticipated movie of 2025, and Zootopia 2 is my number one most anticipated movie of 2025. So yeah, I mean, yeah, this movie is definitely fantastic. So yeah, guys. So guys. So now let's talk about the music and the score of this movie, which is actually composed by Daniel Durbin, which he did compose the Spider-Verse movies as well, and he's also going to be composing and he also did compose the sequel as well, which is going to be coming out in 2 weeks. Which honestly, I thought his score in this movie is definitely really fantastic as well. It's definitely really fantastic and really phenomenal. But yeah, it definitely fits that heist theme of his music so well in this movie, and yeah, it also So now also let's talk about the animation of this movie, which just like the music and the score in this movie, it's absolutely fantastic and absolutely gorgeous. The 2D and 3D animation match perfectly in this movie, and yeah, and also the sequel's animation just looks as gorgeous as the first movie. Especially the locations of this movie definitely do look really great actually, and yeah, this is definitely really the animation of this movie definitely. Of this movie is definitely really fantastic. So yeah, guys. So overall, guys, I've nothing else to say about this movie, The Bad Guys. So yeah, guys. So if you haven't seen The Bad Guys, where you been, I recommend it. So yeah, guys. So I'm gonna give The Bad Guys a 10 out of 10 spectacular. So yeah, guys. So what do you think of my movie review? Or should I say, what do you think of my re-review on The Bad Guys? So yeah, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe my channel, and make sure to like this video. So yeah. Man, I mean, I can't believe this month of July of this year has gone so fast. I mean, yeah, I have two more July reviews coming this year of 2025, and my July reviews of this year are going to be officially wrapped. They're over. So So yeah, guys, so stay tuned for next Friday, which I'm going to be reviewing Anastasia next Friday on July 25th of this year, so stay as well. And also stay tuned for my last review of July of 2025 with my final review of July 2025 of my re-review on The Goonies, which I'm going to be reviewing on July 29th of this year to celebrate its 40th anniversary this year. So overall, guys, so I'm gonna sing for you guys right now. So yeah, before I end this video, so yeah. Who's your favorite fearless hero? Who's your favorite fearless hero? I am ready, come on, I'm ready. I'm impatient in setbacks and steady. Bless me now as you blessed us all those years ago when you gave us a miracle. Am I too late for a miracle? Tell them how I defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. Remember me, though I have to say goodbye, remember me. I'm just Ken, anywhere else I be attend. Is it my destiny to live in bar and life or barbarity? I'm just Ken, anywhere else I sees a friend. What did it take for her to see the man behind it and fight for me? See the light with the sky meet the sea. It calls me and no one knows before it goes. If the wind in my sail and the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go. Oh, okay, guys. I'll see you guys in my next review. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and bye.